physically committed most of these herself, or if she hired someone else to help her do it, maybe a hitman or something. But regardless, so far, she's unalived 6 of her own family members, possibly 7, and she's collected over 1.4 million rand from this, or about 76,000 US dollars. And I don't even know what she's doing it for at this point. Surely her loan sharks are paid off by now. She has a steady job. She's a police sergeant. So I assume she's collecting this insurance money and just gambling it away. But whatever, despite that, as of now, she hasn't been caught. And it doesn't seem like she's ever gonna get caught. Until... Here's the thing. What Rosemary doesn't realize is that there's already some suspicion growing around her. Specifically, a local police sergeant gets suspicious about all of this, and he decides to contact some insurance companies and ask for the details of the payouts made from these deaths. And the more he digs into this, the more he's starting to see a pattern. The pattern obviously being that Rosemary has received a lump sum of money every time one of these family members of hers has died. However, unfortunately, as shady as that is, that's not exactly enough evidence to convict or even accuse her of any wrongdoing. Meanwhile, Rosemary is still going, and she decides her next victims are gonna be her own mother, her sister, and her sister's 5 kids. And that is a lot of people. So Rosemary decides she's gonna need some help with this, and she's gonna hire a hitman. And so she meets up with this hitman, and she tells him the plan. And I guess he ends up having a conscience because bro goes right to the police and he reports her. So then the police get involved and they investigate and they set up a whole sting operation. And this hitman meets up with Rosemary again. But this time, not only is he wearing recording devices, but he's taken an undercover cop with him, posing as a second hitman. And so, of course, during the meetup, they record her talking about the crime. And this is all the evidence they need. And so, bam, they arrest her. And I don't have a mugshot, but this is actually a picture of her in real life. Oh, but it gets worse. Not only did she unalive all of these people in her own family, but a long time ago, before any of this started, she used to have a husband who one day died of mysterious circumstances, and people now suspect that she may have been responsible for that. Not only that, a few years after that, her baby son died, and I believe he was poisoned. So now people also suspect that she may have been responsible for that. Basically, anyone who died around her at any point in her life, people now think she had something to do with it. Anyway, she gets life in prison. Good. So this South African